Hello and welcome to Dinosaur Fossil Hunter. Now this game is on Kickstarter right now. This is the first alpha build. It's a little demo of some of the game's mechanics and it already looks so cool. This museum is amazing. So if you haven't heard of this game, it is very unique. It's sort of a paleontology simulator. You go out, you get fossils, you clean them off, prepare them, and then you can design your own exhibits. So we can place anything in these little exhibits. And that is really cool. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's go see what the demo has in store. Your museum is starting to run out of free space, and you think you've started, huh? When I was 4 years old, I loved to draw dinosaurs. Oh my god, this is really cool. Yes, we pick up the pencil, and I guess we connect the dots. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, I missed one. Okay, I can go back and get it. Okay, somehow I'm failing a pretty easy task here. Oh god. You know what? We can, as long as we hit the dots, it seems to work, so we can do whatever we want. Yeah, that is a dinosaur. All right, let's give it dragon wings or something. That's beautiful. Okay, continue. It was one of the most exciting days in my life. When I was 8, I found my first fossil. Oh. Oh wow, this is beautiful. So apparently we are an 8-year-old. What's this? That looks like a tooth to me. I lost it 6 months later. At the age of 14, nearly all I could think about was putting together and painting dinosaur models. I was getting better at it. Very cool. This one comes with a manual. It's dead simple. I guess we just put them in there. Can I guess? And it just snaps in. I love this. It's like a bunch of little dinosaur... Oh, come on. Alright, we'll try that one later. It's like a bunch of little dinosaur assembly mini-games. I wonder if this sort of stuff will continue in the main game. It would be really cool to put together not only like fossil exhibits, but little dioramas, stuff like that. And we have a Brachiosaurus. This one looks like a Stegosaurus. This one's tougher. There's no manual, but I got the sketch at least. Sure. Okay, that one's not showing up. That goes there. That right there. The Thagomizer. Love it. Put it up here. Oh, looks like we've got 2 stray plates. And the little head. And then the back feet. And we've got it. Now this is the time for the real fun. No manuals, no sketches, just sheer knowledge and skill. Okay. Oh, and it looks like a Rex too. I just love this so much. Okay, we can't do that one apparently. That one can't go on. That goes there. Aha, no? Okay, that goes right there. he's a little more broken up. That goes in front. That one, I assume, goes back there. Yep. There's the tip of the tail, one of the arms, a foot, the other foot, and then the little legs, and the other arm. Oh, I love it. Maybe I could use more practice and build one of them again? I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh, I love that. I even won the local talent show once. They loved my Triceratops. That is a cool Triceratops. A couple years later, the money I got as a reward in that competition turned out to be of an invaluable help. Adventure of a lifetime in your 20s? Well, I think it's possible. I was exactly 20 years old when I found an article about a paleontological group in a newspaper. Turned out they needed volunteers who were willing to work at the north of the country. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to miss such a great opportunity. I took a risk and signed up for the job. As you probably imagine, it paid off. Oh. Now this is pretty. Okay, so we've got a little hint in the corners. We've got a message. Press M. Oh yeah. Use right mouse button to place a marker on the map. Okay, let's read this. Welcome to the mining area. A few weeks ago, the miners came across something, what appears to be dinosaur remains. The English is a little broken, but that's because the developers are Polish. I'm sure this is something that can be easily fixed. We've managed to get the mine closed until the matter is dealt with. Given the fact that neither of the workers nor the board of directors is happy about the lockdown, we have to act fast. The crew, which was initially assigned to the case, reports that the remains are perhaps the bones of Ornithomimus. Okay, they had to leave, but according to the reports, the area is still rich in precious fossils. Your job is relatively easy. Head to the area marked in your map and leave no stone unturned. The area is marked on your radar as well, so you shouldn't have problem finding it. The off-road car parked nearby is fueled and ready. We hope your work will be fruitful. With your help, we should be able to finally complete the full skeleton for our new museum. The missing bones that we're looking for are a hip bone, a right arm bone, a vertebra. For more details, check out the Knowledge tab in your tablet. Good luck! That sounds perfect. Let's check out the Knowledge tab. And we have an Ornithomimus. So, Ornithomimus, bird mimic, is a genus of ornithomimid dinosaurs from the late Cretaceous period of what is now North America. Ornithomimus was a swift bipedal theropod, which fossil evidence indicates was covered in feathers, equipped with a small toothless beak that may indicate an omnivorous diet. Like other ornithomimids, species of Ornithomimus are characterized by feet with 3 weight-bearing toes, long slendered arms, and long necks with bird-like elongated toothless beaked skulls. That is really cool. So we can see what bones we have excavated, cleaned, prepared, and completed. So all we need are the right hand bones, the hip bones, and the head and neck bones. That sounds good to me. Let's take a look at our map. So this is where we can place the marker, it looks like. That must be us up here in our car. Oops. And this must be the area we want to get to. Yeah, so we can place the marker, and then get in the car and go to the excavation site. Sure thing. Now this is an off-road vehicle, alright. Let's check out this little area first. Anything of interest? Hard hat area. Alright, nothing too special. Let's get in. On we can drive the car. Follow the pointer on the compass. Okay. Let's get driving. Oh, watch out. Okay, so the excavation area is that way. That is really cool. Let's just make sure we have enough clearance here. Don't exceed 10 kilometers an hour. I think... oh. Alright, there is a log in the way. Get out of the car and use your chainsaw to remove the tree trunk from the road. Okay. We have a chainsaw. Oh, this is perfect. Yep. Okay, yeah, sure. Just cut it up. Wow, it even cuts exactly where I cut. Alright, can I move these pieces now? Yes, I can. Let's just pile them up over here. Okay, maybe that's not the best area. Let's put them up on this ledge then. Alright, let's get back in. And we're off. Uh-oh. There's slimy mud ahead of you. Press B to lock the differential and turn on the 4x4 drive to make your way through. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. And we're through. Alright, let's turn off 4x4. Are we good? Yeah. Oh, there's a little dig site right there, but that's not the one we're headed to. And there is a rock in our way. Use a pickaxe to remove the stone. Yep, already on it. We just chip away at it. Break the stone into smaller pieces. I'm working on it. Do we hit the faults, the fractures? No, we just hit the rock. Whoa! Okay, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead if that was me. Oh, and they just disappear. This would take forever in real life. Whoa! Alright, okay, it looks like those little chunks are just despawning. Can I get through now? Yep. Perfect. Alright, excavation area, downhill here. Oh, careful. Oh, there's a crane down here. How did they get that down there if I had to break a rock? And we're here. We're close to the excavation site. Park your car in the designated spot and set up the tent. Back up. Is this good? Looks like it. Hold space to secure the area. Okay, I guess we are securing the area. Are we gonna put up, like... Oh yeah, you can see it. We're putting up, like, caution tape and a tent, apparently. And we've done it. You've got a message. Press M to check it out on your tablet. Alright, let's hop out of the car here. Oh yeah, we've got quite a bit of stuff in here. What have we got? Excavation workflow. We've got information that the perimeter is already secured, and you can start the search right away. You're well prepared for the job. Your equipment is GPR that you can scan the ground with, a shovel, and plasters to secure your findings. So GPR is ground penetrating radar. Start your work with an initial GPR scan. If you find anything, dig it out and secure it with plaster. You will receive further instructions on fossil transportation in future messages. This is really cool. So we scan the excavation site with ground penetrating radar. Yep. Alright, which one is ground penetrating radar? 4? Yes. Find a good place for exploration and scan it with GPR. Alright, let's just roam about. And we have flags to help us. So if you didn't know, I am actually, in real life, use your GPR to scare the area. Yep. I am actually studying paleontology in university right now. So this game is really exciting for me. And let's hope I don't screw it up in a game. That would be pretty embarrassing after I said all that. Oh, it looks like we've found an interesting rock formation. Use left mouse button to place a flag. Sure. Yeah, and we've placed a flag down. Use a shovel or pickaxe to search in the ground. Alright. Alright, let's take the shovel out, probably. Oh, yeah. Press left mouse button to rotate and examine the rock. Okay. Alright, so I guess this is how we find fossils. Find fossils in the rock. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, I found a fossil. Did this one have a fossil on it? Come here. I'm sliding down the hill. Oh, yeah. There's definitely something there. So use plaster to secure the fossil. Alright, so we take our plaster out, I think. And yeah, we just start to apply a little jacket on it. Great. So we've got a message. Fossil transportation. Once you're done with extracting and securing the findings, use your car to transport them to the transport hub marked on your map. After you do this, use your tablet to send them away to your museum. Alright, perfect. Oops, okay, we gotta press escape to put it away. So I think we have 2 more fossils to find. Let's take our plaster, separate it out over here. Nothing on this one. This one's also clear. Nope. Oh, I think, yeah, there's little bits on this one. Definitely a fossil. Yeah, that's kind of hard to notice. Alright, let's take it over here and put some plaster on it. Awesome. Just one more to go. Oh yeah, this is a fossil. Look at that. Alright, let's put some plaster on it. Let's get these back to our vehicle. Okay, now we have all 3 of them here. What do we do next? I assume we put them in the boxes. Oh yeah, definitely. I think I was told that, but I dismissed the notification. Open the trunk and put the crate into the car. Alright. Okay, open the trunk. Oh, that is so cool. I love when you can interact with so many things. And we pick it up and yeah, put it right in. Use right mouse button to mark the container transport spot on the map. Alright, I assume that's back where we started. And this one goes right on top. Okay, let's close it up. It looks like we have some extra fuel. I wonder if we'll need that in the future. Alright, okay, let's open up the map. Yeah, and that's where we started. Let's just mark it. And there we go. Load the rest on, we did that. Alright, I guess we take it back. Okay, I wonder if we can go the other way, because I did see on the sign in the entrance for the dig site, both ways led to the main office. Can I open the map from inside the car? No. Probably for the best. Yeah, so the main office, we can go either way, the mine office. Let's take the other way. If we can get up the hill. What's this say? Excavation area. Okay, we don't need to go there. Alright, looks like we are in mud. Probably want to switch to 4x4. Oh wow, it's a little lake. Oh, I love this so much. It's so atmospheric. I believe we're supposed to be in Montana. I could be wrong. Oh, and there's even a little bridge. And it looks like we are just about here. Yeah, unload the trunk and put the crates onto the skids. Can't really make that sharp of a turn. Alright, let's pull it around. And open the trunk. Okay, let's put this one down there first. Oh, I can just sort of teleport them over to me. Open the tablet to leave the area and transport the findings to your museum or continue the excavation. Well, I don't think we have anything else to gather. We've excavated the rest of the bones for the Ornithomimus. So, let's get back to the museum. And yeah, we are in Montana. Or at least the museum is. That looks like the dig site's up north a little bit. This will be very cool. Okay, so we set the crates, and now we can travel. Okay, here we are back at the museum. And it looks like we have a very cool prep station. A nice big window. Very cool. So yeah, now we remove the plaster and extract the bones. Okay, let's get you away from that. That is super cool. We have everything we need. Alright, let's take you and put you in here. There you go. Alright, and now we get to take off the jacket. So we're just going to cut up the plaster. And now take the hammer. Oh, this is very neat. Alright, now what do we do? Alright, looks like we continue hammering, and suddenly all the fossils are free. Okay. Not sure how accurate that part is, but cool. Hold space to put the bones onto the table. And there they go. So, use the tools on the table to clean the bones. Do we want to keep doing the plaster? Probably. Then we can get all of the bones on the table at once. That's my thought process, at least. So we'll just keep cutting it up. I guess that one only needed 2 bits. And let's hammer away at the rock. And it's all suddenly free. Alright, I guess we can't put it on until this stuff is out of the way. Makes sense. So we're just going to brush off the dirt. And I guess we just repeat this for every part. Alright. Okay, so we can actually focus in on the bones and even rotate them. So now we can clean off every side. Okay, and that's how we know they're done. Alright, now that that is complete, looks like we clean them off with some spray. And now we take what looks to be a little Dremel. And we chip away at the stone on the outside. And there we go. All of the parts have been Dremelified. And it looks like we have a little saw now. Or maybe we're polishing it. I can't tell. But let's get to work. And there we go. Just one more spray. And we are ready to assemble. If I had to guess, we just sealed the bones right there. The lamp is a bit in the way. No worries. So overall, I didn't think the process was too tedious, especially if you are able to get upgrades later on in the game, which I suspect you will. Otherwise, there's not much progression. The brushing, though, took probably the longest and was probably the most boring part. So if that time was shortened, I would not be mad. So now we can assemble the skeleton. Perfect. So we have to repeat that process for these bones and then get this guy out and do the same thing. So I guess I will just make one big compilation. And we did it! We completed our Ornithomimus, and it disappeared. So it looks like this is our display room. Press E to design an exhibit. This is the part I'm most excited about. And we have 2 Ornithomimus. So this is actually really cool. It's pretty modular. We can, of course, zoom around here. So let's place our dinosaurs. So you'll notice when we place a dinosaur down, we get a little exhibit barrier right around the fossil, but we can resize this barrier to incorporate other elements. Let's apply that, and let's see if we can add our... Alright, it wants us to add a floor first, so let's pick something out. Could go for, what is that? It's like a sandstone cobble. This is like a gravel. There's grasses, a rocky grass. Some of these are nice, some of these I'm not a fan of. I like this gravel. This one or this one? Probably this one. Some of the other ones, you can really tell they're repeating patterns. All right, so we can add rocks, we can add foliage. Can I go back? Back. Not sure where the other Ornithomimus went. Looks like we only have one now, but it is an alpha build, so I'm not too concerned. Cool, we can add rubble, we can have tiny ones, and we can also resize it, as far as I know. Yeah, if we just click and hold, click and drag, we can resize, we can rotate. So we have tons of options here, which is perfect if you love building, which I definitely do. So I'm pretty happy with this little setup. I think it's a very good first foray into exhibit building. I would really like that other Ornithomimus I saw. Maybe if I leave and come back. So if okay, let's take a look first, just in case I screw something up. This is the end of the demo. I will say that right now. So if you are not interested in me building more exhibit stuff, I think I might make another one, even if I have to destroy this one, because it's really cool. And I want to try to pose these skeletons differently. I think I figured out how, but you need to do it when you're placing it down initially. So let's, I guess, delete the entire exposure. So we have them here again. And yes, we can press T to mirror the pose, and then R and F for different poses. And we can have him dead. That is kind of depressing. Alright, I'm done with this one and I am very happy with how it turned out. I am having so much fun with this demo, and probably more fun than I should be having with just one dinosaur and 3 bones to prepare. This is by far the most fun part of the demo and the game so far, and I can see why. It's very rewarding to prepare all of these bones and then finally be able to display them. I do have some ideas, suggestions for the demo, and, well, for the content in the demo. Starting with exhibit preparation, I would very much like to be able to bring some of these objects closer to the edge of the exhibit, plants especially. I think it's not a big deal if the leaves overhang the edge of the exhibit. It even does it right here with this plant, but most plants won't let you get that close, and I think that would help with the design. I also think it would be very cool to just be able to paint dirt in some areas, or paint different terrains instead of just having one flat terrain. Maybe you pick out a base flat terrain and you can paint like a dirt texture, or just place a little flat piece of dirt like you do with the rocks. The next has to do with the fossil preparation. I think the brushing took way too long for being the first step of fossil preparation. If we're talking from a gameplay perspective, it's not very exciting, and the brushing is probably the least engaging part of the fossil preparation. Another thing I noticed, it seems like how much fossil preparation you have to do for each bone is based upon the complexity of the mesh, probably how many faces or vertices it has, which results in some of these smaller, more intricate bones being a lot more difficult to prepare than some of the larger but smoother bones. And while this may be true in real life, you might have to get into those little nooks and crannies and it will take you a little more time. It's just frustrating from a gameplay perspective because you don't have that ability to manipulate the bones. But that's all I noticed, and I think it's a really great idea for a game, and there is some solid stuff here. If you want to check them out, they have a Kickstarter. I've linked it in the description below. Go join their Discord as well. This demo should be available by June 9th, is what I've gathered. So if you really enjoy it, definitely check it out and consider donating. There's definitely some solid stuff here, and I would definitely recommend checking out the demo. But that's all for now. I've been Nettai. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.